Yo, what's up, YouTube? My name is Chisha Zed. I'm back, man. Peace, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. Let's get it.
The moment you realize you can lie about your body count is the moment that you can really prosper out here. Also, the moment that you realize that you are the one finessing these men, they're not the ones finessing you, is the moment that you can really prosper. Because let's be real, if he didn't make you come, he didn't fuck you. You fucked him. And it doesn't count as a body.
So what we have here is a woman who's claiming that she's figured out the solution to one of modern women's deepest, darkest secrets and problems. The secret of the body count. And what's her solution? Her solution is just lie. Just lie about it. Just lie. Why are you going to tell the truth? Just lie to that man. She says, once you realize that you can just lie about your body count, well, now you're going to start to prosper. And then she says, when you finally realize that you're finessing these men out here and they're not finessing you, then you also start to prosper. How can this be? I'll explain. But before I do that, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. The same with this chick obviously hit the wall and decided to cry about it on TikTok. You see, the reason why a woman like this would say that is because she knows that a lot of men out here treat women based on their perception of their innocence and rarity. She says, just lie. Because if you can convince that man that you've been with 2 guys instead of 50, then he'll treat you better. He was going to take you to coffee, but now that you told him that you are an innocent homebody and you don't really go out much and you've only been with 2 guys, now he wants to take you to the steakhouse. Now he wants to treat you like a queen. Women understand this, man. Women know. And then he realized, if he knows the truth, if he knows that you've been out here in the streets getting your cheeks clapped, right, every weekend, they know that if a man realizes that truth about them, then the way that he's going to treat them will change. She doesn't want you to know the truth. She's going to lie. And a lot of women do lie out here, man. Listen, I've had conversations with women. I remember one woman told me that every time a guy ever brings up body count to her, she just gives a different number every time. Every time. She'd be like, sometimes it's 2 and sometimes it's 6. Like, I don't care. Like, sometimes it's 20. Sometimes it's 40. But what I'm not going to tell them is the truth. A lot of women realize this type of stuff even before they actually watch the videos. Because they know if they reveal that deep, dark secret that a lot of modern women try to hide about body count, then the way that you treat them is going to change. Which is why she says, you finesse the guys. Well, she's assuming that they're going to finesse the guys because they're going to lie about their body count and because men judge women based on their rarity and innocence when society says you shouldn't, right? Stop 304 shaming. Stop shaming women for expressing themselves sexually and enjoying themselves, getting dug out here. What's wrong with you? Be a good man. Women will lie. You don't think they'll lie because you think women operate the same way that men do. You think that women are told the same things that men are. Men are told, hey, do the right thing. Women are told, do what's best for you. And in this situation, she's right. And when I say that, I don't mean it in a moral sense. What I mean is she's right in the fact that so many men out here are such simps because of their naivete to the truth, right? They haven't taken that RP, that they'll believe whatever comes out of the horse's mouth. Whatever a woman tells her is gospel. She says she's been with 2 guys. You ignore everything on her timeline, on her Instagram. She's taking pictures with her booty out. But you believe, oh yeah, man, she's a saint. She's a saint. I found something special, right? And you have no idea. Oh man, you have no idea. Listen, so the question is, man, what do you do? What do you do with women that are out here just lying about their body count left and right? Well, here's your solution. I'm here to tell you, gentlemen, that You will begin to prosper once you decide to accept that every woman in your past, present, and future has and will continue to lie about their body count. That's how you win. And what happens when you put that blanket kind of perception on all women, modern women today? Well, then you get to treat everybody the same. You're not going to want to simp for one. You're not going to want to treat one better than the other. And to some of you, that's a heartbreak because you've been trained so much that I have to treat her like a queen, and you're looking for that one person, right? Your soulmate. You've got that one-itis. We call that one-itis. There's no such thing. These women, most of them belong to the streets. So they all start at 1 star. I've said it before. They all get 1 star out of 5. As far as I'm concerned, the first time I meet a woman, I don't care what comes out of her mouth. She belongs to the streets until proven otherwise. And even if she does show something different, I'm just basing that on my ability to set up an environment where she is trying to save face, you know what I mean? Trying to please me and not look a certain way. I'm not going to actually believe that that's her true nature. You have to realize this about modern women. The day that you finally realize that most of the women are lying and they're getting their backs blown fast, not slow, right? That they love BBC. Hey, the moment you realize that truth is the moment that you will prosper. Because before you were going to take her to some fancy dinner on the first date. But now you've got a rule. Everybody gets coffee the first date, or everybody gets a drink. Right? And you have a budget limit. Why? Because the woman who you want to fine dine, another man could be blowing her back out for free at his house and has spent no money. Why? Because he understands female nature. He understands how women work. And the truth is, man, women don't want to use alphas in the same way that they want to use simps. When you're a simp and you believe this shit, when a woman says, oh yeah, you know, I don't really do that, I'm not like that, and you believe that stuff, you're now her victim. She will use you financially, for dates, for validation, for attention. She knows when you fall for that. She can tell, she can smell it on you. It dries her up and it makes her not want to put out and makes her just want to use you and dump you on the side of the road. But when she runs into that man that understands, he assumes, and it's not easy to assume. It's not easy to take that RP pill and accept that most of these women belong to the streets. Well, she's attracted to that man because he gets it. He knows the truth, right? So guys, this video is obviously leaning in the way of more awareness. Be aware. Accept that truth. Most of these women out here are not going to tell you the truth about body count. I've talked about it before. I don't even think you should ask, right? Because it shows that simp mindset that you care too much, especially if you're just trying to smash. If you're just trying to smash the chick, like if you're not trying to get in an actual relationship with her, you don't need to know all that stuff. But does it matter if you want a long-term relationship? Well, I think in that sense, then now you're talking about something different. I think when it comes to numbers, it's all relative, right? If you are a virgin man, then a woman who's had 10 bodies to you would be a shock. If you're a guy who's had like 40 or 50 bodies, a woman who's had 8 or 10 bodies cannot be such a shock. But I think what you should be more concerned about are the biological effects of women, the negative effects of women who belong to the streets, sleep around, get their back blown left and right, and how it affects their inability to pair bond with another man. A lot of women out here don't understand that there are consequences to that. A woman can get to the point where she cannot pair bond with another man. And if you're trying to build a connection with the woman, something exclusive, that's more important than the body count itself. So yes, it should matter to you depending on your goal. But at the end of the day, man, to avoid being taken advantage of by these type of women today, don't believe shit. Nothing. Don't believe it. She's lying, especially when it comes to her body count. This doesn't mean that you are angry and bitter. Okay? You accept the RP truth and you figure out how you can use this truth to live a better life. That is all. That is all. So again, the moment you realize that most women today are lying about that deep, dark secret, about that body count, is the day that you start to prosper. Hey guys, my name is Shisha Zed. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the content. Until next time, man, I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell. Freedom ring through my stride. Freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride and ride away to scream. Man, this love's so serene. I should probably shake it up just a little bit.